The orthodontic industry is rapidly evolving. Patient care, consumer expectations, hiring, training, practice culture, competition, marketing, you name it, it's changing quickly. And what I'm seeing over and over again is a frustration where people are working harder, harder, harder without achieving better. Stress is amplified, teams are burnt out. And then we look at the adoption of AI and we look at systems and processes and modernizing, and it can be overwhelming. I understand that. RiseUp Coaching, my consultancy, partners with orthodontic practices to strategically modernize by looking at each of the moments of impact that would affect consumer decision making, that would influence your case acceptance, your reviews, your brand management, your patient referrals from the outside looking in all the way to the end of treatment, retainer delivery, retention, post treatment marketing, and relationship nurturing. There are so many things that go into being a successful business. And so I strategically partner with orthodontists and their teams to design the kind of business that is efficient, that is working for you, not potentially against you, and that is modernizing where necessary to remain relevant and competitive. What you were doing a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, it's old and tired. It's not serving you as well as it used to. If you are in a rabbit hole of trial and error and, hey, we're going to figure it out, let's just work harder, you're struggling more than you need to. My name is Brooke Oliphant. I'm the founder of RiseUp Coaching. I want to talk with you for a few minutes here about these moments of impact. So, if you are in a place where you're comfortable, you're on easy street, yes, it could be a little bit better, but you're good how it is. This isn't for you because what I'm going to talk about pushes boundaries. It challenges mindset. It requires action and change. To go from wherever you are to bigger and better actually requires doing things differently. So if you're good how you are, then I'm happy for you. This isn't probably your video, your coaching opportunity, your place to be. Now, if you want better, if you're frustrated with your numbers, you're frustrated with your team performance, you feel like nothing is going quite as well or easily as it should, if your business is robbing you of peace in your personal life, then what I have to share with you is potentially for you. Here's the challenge, and I see this all the time. People want better in theory. They want it in result, but not in action and what would be necessary to actually get there. So if you have a list of all of the things that can't be touched, can't be changed, the reasons why it's not going to work for you, that's a little bit like the mile long receipt when I go to Costco, then again, this isn't going to work for you because to really capitalize on moments of impact, to align your business to be strategically optimized and relevant to today's consumer requires change. It requires team alignment. It requires buy in and strategy. It requires doing things differently. Now, if you're ready for better, if you are hungry for better, and you are willing to sit down with your team and say, hey, how we were doing it yesterday, that's the old way. Effective immediately. We're going to go in this new direction and it's going to work for us instead of against us. Yes, it's going to challenge us. Yes, it's going to require change. Yes, it's going to require learning. But on the other side of that is the new version of our practice that is more successful and less stressful. If that's what you'd like, you are in the right place. So stick with me for a few more minutes and let's dig into the moments of impact that amplify business success. You first need to look from the outside inward. So, what is your brand management, your social media, your website? Is it for and about the patient? Are you being secretive about what it is that you do and why you do it and who your ideal patient is? There's a huge opportunity to amplify your business perception from the outside looking in so that today's consumer who is savvy and quick to research online can quickly and clearly understand why they would want to do business with you. So be bold. Step into that space completely and with consistency, because we can't dabble and be great at anything. Then you need to look at, what is your intake process? How repetitive is it? Is it really great? Is it a great experience for the consumer, or is it old school? Your business should not be grandma's pie recipe. We are not passing this down from employee to employee, year to year. Oh, we've used the same script for that. Or, I mean, I meet with teams sometimes. I'm like, okay, why do you do it this way? I don't know. Like, this is how we've always done it. That's not good enough. You need to challenge every area within your business where you're doing things just because that's how you've been doing them, to identify, is it still really working for you? Is it serving the team? And is it serving the patient? Is it representing your business and the patient experience in a way that fits today's consumer expectations? Now, I also hear from teams and from doctors, oh, our patients won't like that, or we can't change that because it won't be as personal. I'm here to tell you, today's consumer wants efficiency. They want answers outside of your business hours. They want to schedule online, not have to place a call. They want a 45-minute appointment instead of a 60-minute appointment. Let's get right to the heart of efficiency and consumer preferences and ensure that what you're doing and how you're doing it is positioning you to achieve peak success. Okay. Now, when patients come in and you have this face-to-face opportunity, our world is busy. It's noisy. People have 25 to 100 decisions that they're going to make every single day. So when they come into your space, it is your job to recognize that they have already been researching and they scheduled with you on purpose. They are almost at yes. So don't screw it up. Are you hearing me? They are almost at yes. They have made so many buying decision micro yeses to get them through your front door. So meet them where they're at and make your face-to-face consultation highly impactful. Make it on purpose. Show up studied and prepared and get straight to the heart of what they want, what they don't want, what's their decision-making journey, who's involved in making the decision, what is their timeline, all of the things. It needs to be for and about the consumer in a way that is collaborative, not educating a menu of options, but really digging into the nitty-gritty of what they want and how it's going to achieve their desired end result. When you can position yourself as an advocate for helping someone get started by uniquely understanding them, your conversion rate will be transformed. Your reviews will elevate. Your patient referrals will increase. This is your power play in today's competitive, noisy marketplace. The more that you can lean into the human to human connection and make every phase of the new patient journey an on purpose moment of impact. This is what RiseUp Coaching does with private clients. I join your team and look at your systems, processes, people, your marketing, your brand. What is it that you want to accomplish? What feels inefficient? What is robbing you of peace? What is stressing you out? And what is burning out your team? And then we make a plan and we execute on that plan to achieve better. We simplify systems and processes. We capitalize on your people. We outsource and position things in ways where you are highly impactful in the lives of your patients without burning out your team. I'm telling you right now, your phone doesn't get answered as much as you think, or maybe you already have a system in place and know how many calls are being missed on a daily basis. That's not good business. People aren't leaving a message and waiting for a call back. They're calling the next place. Your stressed out admin person who's checking in, checking out, scheduling, responding to emails, responding to text messages, they're buried. And none of those experiences that they're responsible for are as good as they could be. So let's get honest with where you have opportunities to grow and improve. Let's push the boundaries. Let's amplify your practice because you are either in a hamster wheel of running your business almost like a hobby, a very stressful hobby where you are constantly reinventing, you are constantly putting out fires, and it is noisy and it is heavy, or you're strategically making changes and improvements and outsourcing training by partnering with me, doing all of the things to guarantee that your systems and processes are efficient, working for you, not against you, that you are capitalizing on your team, and that the culture that you want, the mission statement that's on paper, is actually what exists within the four walls of your business. I would love to help you achieve your next level greatness, to really lean in to the moments of impact that take a patient from stranger to committed, and then go beyond the moments of impact after they say yes to treatment that determines their happiness throughout treatment, that they're a raving fan before they even finish, that they're referring friends and family while they're still active in treatment, and that even 5 years after treatment, when they're in retention, they would still consider themselves a bought-in patient of your practice. What we do in orthodontics has so much opportunity for impact. That's why I call it moments of impact. So let's dig in and make this something that is intentional and that it is working for you. Again, my name is Brooke Oliphant. I'm the founder of RiseUp Coaching. I offer a discovery call where we work together, collaborative from moment one, on where your opportunities are for improvement, where the opportunities are to elevate the training of your treatment coordinators so that your TC is a conversion rock star. You need 50 to 70% same day case acceptance to be a 70 to 90% annual converting practice. We need to capitalize in the moment, not in follow up. And to do that, each of these moments of impact need to be dialed in. So again, please schedule your complimentary discovery call, sign up for our newsletter, watch other YouTube videos, follow us on social. We're here to help guide you in modernizing and positioning yourself with strategy to remain relevant and competitive in a marketplace that is continuing to get more and more noisy. So let's do it together. I can't wait to meet you.